All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again for episode 9 of Rate My Portfolio, a series we're doing where you guys can submit your crypto portfolios. We choose one a week and we create a whole video as if this was my portfolio. How would I bring it into a greater portfolio look? This one coming to us from Nick.
Hey, who's that handsome guy? Hello, 911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my house. Oh, wait a second, cancel that. It's only me.
Worth over $240,000, despite the fact that Nick is a newer crypto investor. This is a beautiful portfolio, and I cannot wait to get in and give it its ranking score. But before we go into the details of this video, you've got to do two things. Number one, you got to smash that like button if you enjoy this content. And if you are not already subscribed, smash that subscribe button so that you don't miss a single video that we put out. But first, before the details of the video, we got to roll an intro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it here. Before I go into all of the niches and all of the things we're going to talk about, we always have 5 criteria we judge the coins on: coin selection, goals, diversification, niche, and risk to reward. I want to make sure to remind you, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Nick does not have to take anything I say in this video and change his portfolio at all. Neither do any of you, but hopefully I say some things that make you think about your own portfolio and some changes that you might yourself want to make. With that being said, this is simply what I would do if I had this portfolio. Make sure to keep it in mind while we go through the details. Let's start off with criteria we're judging. Number 1, that's going to be coin selection. Nick has 6 coins in his portfolio, and I'll be honest with you, 5 of them I'm actually really okay with. 4 of them I hold, 1 of them I don't hold, but I like, and the other one, I don't like it. I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to get an 8 on this one. He's getting docked 2 points for the coin that I would not hold. Let's go through what those are. He holds Chainlink. I love it. Love Chainlink. You guys know that's one of my favorite cryptos. Solana, Cardano, XRP, and then to wrap it out, those last 2, Dogecoin and Trump. Guess which one I don't like on here? Even though I don't own Doge, I've told you guys before, I don't dock anybody for holding Doge. I'm not a meme coin guy, but if I was going to hold one, Doge or Pepe probably are going to be the ones that I would be holding. The other 4, 3 of those are going to be listed. Were just listed this past week by Donald Trump as something that he wants to, in the future, get into a strategic reserve. And I think Chainlink is going to be not that far behind. So those top 4 beautiful selections. Doge, again, the number 1 meme coin out there. Trump coin, not so much. You're getting docked here 2 points, but still, 8's a passing score. I'm going to tell you later in the video, if this was my portfolio, what I would do with that Trump coin. I'll let you know now, it's not going to be holding it, but I guess an 8 for our coin selection. Let's move on to criteria number 2, and that is goals. Now, Nick is a newer investor, and I asked him in chat, what are the goals for this portfolio? He said somewhere between a 0.5 increase. You heard that right. 0.5 to maybe a 2x. Got some good news for you, Nick. Unless the crypto markets just completely fall apart, you should get at least a 2x on this investment. In fact, I think you're going to do a whole lot more than that. There's a chance that this portfolio, because it's more risk heavy and less, safe. Again, XRP and Solana maybe won't have the greatest pump, but between Chainlink and Cardano and Dogecoin and maybe even another coin that I might replace your Trump coin with, this portfolio, I think realistically in this bull market, could be at least or close to a 10x portfolio, maybe even higher. But on the low end, let's just pretend a disappointing bull market happens. I still see this portfolio going somewhere just south of a 4x, somewhere in the world of 3 to 4x. That's amazing news. That means for goals, you're going to get a 9. Why are you getting a 9? Well, because you're going to get your goals. I think that the goals here, Nick, are too low. We should be shooting a little bit more for the stars. Even with a $240,000 portfolio, I still think you should be looking at that 4 or 5x zone as your reasonable expectation. But again, with this portfolio, I think you go higher. You're getting docked 1 point with a 9 just for not having big enough goals. Let's dream a little bigger here, Nick. But again, you're going to get everything you want if you stick to that 2x. Let's go to criteria number 3, diversification. I actually really like the split amongst the 6 coins that you have here. In Chainlink, you have right now 3,950 Chainlink worth roughly $67,000. Okay, that's going to be your largest holding. You have 400 Solana worth roughly about 60,000. You have 20,000 XRP worth 60,000. So again, split there, heavy on those 3. Cardano, you have 35,000 worth, again, about the time making this video, about 35,000. Dogecoin, you have 40,000 worth roughly 9,600. And Trump, you have 400 worth roughly 6,800. Now, that's good that Trump's your lowest holding. Doge is good that it's low as there as well. I like the split you have with the other ones, though. I think that potentially you want to be a little bit more balanced. Maybe bring Cardano a little more balance with those, maybe in a little. You don't have to rate more Doge, but I'm going to give you another coin at the end of the video that I think you could move some money into as well. But overall, I like this diversification. I'm going to give you a 9 on this one. Not quite a 10, again, because I think you could maybe have a couple other coins, and I'm going to tell you later what that could be. But as a whole, I like the split you have going on. I like your diversification. I like the coin selection. Criteria number 4 is the niche section. For those who don't know about the niches, I believe there's 5 niches in crypto that it's wise to have exposure to. 3 of them I would darn near say are essential. I think you absolutely should be in 3 of them. The other 2, I think it's wise to be in them, but you don't necessarily have to be. And you fit the bill here perfectly, Nick. You have some layer 1 solutions between Solana and Cardano. You have a real world asset token, the number one out there, Chainlink. I might recommend one more to you at the end of the video, but you also have 2 ISO 222 tokens in both XRP and Cardano. The other 2 niches that you do not have are AI and DPIN. I do think these are potentially explosive niches, but where we are in the markets right now, I think they're the 2 least significant. So I'm only going to dock you 1 point here and give you a 9 once again. Your healthy distribution between layer 1s, real world assets, and ISO 222 tokens is going to give you a very high score here on niches as well. So congratulations there. And let's move into the last one before we get into predicting where this whole portfolio could be and some changes that I would make. Risk to reward, this is going to be your 10. There's nothing really that risky other than maybe Trump coin on this list. But even that, because of how small it is, you're really not risking that much at all. This is a massive portfolio that's going to do very well if you continue to hold on in this bull market. You're going to get a 10 on risk to reward, giving you a final score of 45, a phenomenal score, 45 out of 50. This gets a passing grade. There's one change I want to make right now. Again, if this is my portfolio, one change I would make, and then I'll tell you what I think this portfolio could do, and then I'll make one more suggestion I think would be wise for a portfolio this size. I'm not going to give you guys price predictions in this video for coins. I've done that in coins past. If you want to see my updated price predictions, there's 2 things you can do. Number 1, you can join our VIP trading group where anytime you can ask me, Tim, how high do you think XYZ coin can get? And I will give you the best opinion that I can. So either join our group or wait for an updated price prediction video to come out over the next couple of weeks. We will be redoing some price predictions. Some of them are the same. We just need to refresh the community on them. Some coins will have updated price predictions based off some recent movements. You don't want to wait around and find out what those are. But if you can't wait, join that VIP trading group to know what the price predictions are. The change that I would make to the portfolio immediately, even before going in any further, would be just taking all of that Trump coin, again, $6,800, give or take, and go buy Ondo with all of it. Ondo is a very hot commodity. It's one of the hottest coins so far, and I think that will continue in the bull market. It will outpace Trump coin, I believe, most certainly. $6,800 taken out of Trump would get you somewhere in the world of 5,600 Ondo. That is going to be something I would add to your portfolio. I would potentially allocate some of your other coins to get it higher than just an allocation of roughly $6,800. But for now, a clean redistribution of Trump coin into Ondo, I would make that. And this is what I think your portfolio would do. In a disappointing bull market where we don't necessarily fly very high, I still see this value of $240,000 portfolio getting somewhere in the world of $950,000, just shy of $1 million portfolio. But of course, that's a disappointing bull market. Things don't really go that well. Some of you might not even think we're in a bull market at all, and that's okay. Leave your comments down below and love to discuss it with you. But I still believe we wholeheartedly will see new all-time highs coming in the next couple of months. But if it does seem to be a disappointing one, still almost an $1 million portfolio. Realistically, I see this portfolio going from $240,000 all the way to $2.5 million. Once again, if you want to know why that is with the price predictions, wait for the videos or join the VIP trading group where you can find out today. The last one, though, let's say the moon boy potential happens. Let's say the stars align and crypto goes berserk. Talking about a market cap in crypto of 20 trillion or more. This portfolio could be in the world of 4.2 to $4.3 million in totality. That is what I am thinking for this portfolio. That's what I would be expecting, those three opportunities, if this was mine. That being said, there's one more change I will make, and it would technically affect the prices of this portfolio, but it brings a little bit more security. Anytime I see a portfolio over, let's say $100,000, to me, Bitcoin becomes a must. That means you're going to limit your amount of gains you have here, but Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency that I would say I trust completely to still be around in the next 10, 15, 20 years. I believe that every single person who already has more than $100,000 invested in crypto should at least have a portion of Bitcoin in their portfolio. How much you want to have, I'll leave that up to you. I would say if this was mine, at least 5%, probably pushing closer to 10%. But you know what? As long as you have some and you keep stacking Satoshis and use the bull markets to acquire more Satoshis, that's going to be all up to you. But I would add Ondo instead of Trump. I would add a little bit of Bitcoin just for some security. Those are my recommendations for this portfolio. That being said, that is going to wrap up the entire video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you've got to smash that like button, hit subscribe so you don't miss any of them. And if you want to submit your own portfolio to get reviewed just like this, make sure to go join our free Discord right now where you can submit a ticket. Let us know what your portfolio looks like, your goals, and you might be featured in another Rate My Portfolio episode coming very soon. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios. Well, looky there, you made it to the end of the video. That means you either really liked it or really hated it. And either way, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments down below because it really does help us create better content for you, the viewers. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to check out our channel because we have a lot of content just like this as we seek to help educate every single person on how to actually create financial freedom for themselves and their families. But to make sure that you see those videos, hit that subscribe button and like all of our content as it really does help us out. If you want to go a step further and connect with the bros even more, make sure to check out our free Discord down below where the chat never stops and you'll be surrounded by a community of people just like you who want to better themselves. Go ahead and click on it. We'll see you in the next one.